Did you think the most exciting parts of a movie happened in front of the camera? Today, we bring you some fascinating facts about iconic films that made history, not because of what you saw on screen, but because of what happened behind the scenes. So sit back, turn up the volume, let's get started. 1. Titanic. The freezing water was real. During the filming of the final scenes in the ocean, James Cameron wanted it to feel as real as possible. So he had the actors submerged in water at temperatures close to the actual North Atlantic. Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet spent hours in icy tanks.
Yeah, that's good. Like that is good. What you just did. Just started.
The shivering, the blue lips, the goosebumps. None of that was acting. They were literally freezing. Cameron explained. The audience has to feel it, just like they did. 2. The Lord of the Rings.
It was a significant day for him, but also
Aragorn's scream of pain was real. In The Two Towers, there's a scene where Aragorn, desperate after not finding Merry and Pippin, kicks a helmet and drops to his knees screaming.
So once he rapped, there was a couple of little handshakes and hugs.
What most people don't know is that the scream wasn't acting. Viggo Mortensen broke 2 toes when he kicked that metal helmet. But instead of stopping, he stayed in character. Director Peter Jackson was so blown away by the raw intensity that he kept that take in the final cut. 3. Django Unchained. DiCaprio actually bled.
You would have the same 3 dimples.
During a tense dinner scene, Calvin Candy slams his hand on the table and shatters a glass. What no one expected was that the glass would really break. DiCaprio cut his hand deeply and started bleeding, but didn't stop. He stayed completely in character, even smearing real blood on Kerry Washington's face. That take is the one you see in the final film. 4. Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe destroyed dozens of wands over the years of filming. Daniel Radcliffe grew so attached to his character that he picked up some quirky habits.
The wand never belonged to Snape.
One of them?
It was Draco.
Using his wand as a drumstick. Between takes, he would drum with it. And the result was over 80 broken wands throughout the saga. The crew had to make extras just for him. Harry Potter literally used up all his magic off screen. 5. The Dark Knight. The Joker truly terrified the crew. Heath Ledger got so deep into his role as the Joker that he made people uncomfortable, even when the cameras weren't rolling.
And Heath was just ready to do it. He was ready to do something.
He never broke character. Crew members were genuinely unsettled by his laughter and stares.
After our first meeting, it was very clear to me that it was going to be
In the hospital scene, much of his performance was improvised.
road to go down.
And when the detonator malfunctions briefly before the explosion, his reaction? That was pure improv. And pure genius. 6. Alien. The scare wasn't acting. In the iconic scene where the alien bursts out of Kane's chest, the rest of the cast had no idea how it was going to happen. The director only told them something shocking would take place. So when the creature exploded out in a mess of blood and screams, the terror on the actors' faces was completely real. Veronica Cartwright even fainted seconds after the scene. It wasn't acting. It was pure instinct.
If you have made it this far, it is because you like our content, so I ask you to subscribe and like it. It is free and it helps us a lot.
7. Jurassic Park. The rippling glass was a technical headache. Remember that perfect shot of the water cup trembling just before the T-Rex appears?
When the dinosaur is approaching.
It wasn't CGI.
Calls into the office and he goes,
The crew
"So,
tried
the
everything
mirror
to
shaking was
create
really
the
very easy. Put
effect,
a little vibrating motor and shook it, but the water was
until
another
one
story. It
team
was
member tried
very
using a
difficult
guitar
thing to do."
string. They stretched it under the dashboard and plucked it at the exact moment. That iconic ripple pattern? Simple, genius. 8. Rocky IV. Stallone almost died from a real punch. To make the fight between Rocky and Drago feel more real, Stallone asked Dolph Lundgren to actually hit him. And he did. One punch to the chest sent Stallone to the hospital with a swollen heart. He spent days in intensive care. That punch nearly killed him, and it made the final cut of the film. 9. Pirates of the Caribbean. Jack Sparrow was pure improvisation. Johnny Depp got so into his role that he rewrote his character every day.
Well, Jack Sparrow.
He added lines, gestures, movements, all with that drunken, eccentric energy that made Jack Sparrow iconic.
Commodore.
At first, Disney thought he was ruining the movie. But then they realized he was creating gold. Many of Jack's best lines and moments were never in the script. The Matrix. Keanu Reeves really learned Kung Fu. Keanu trained for months with top martial arts choreographers. He mastered complex moves, pushed his body to the limit, and performed most of the action scenes himself. No stunt double. In the iconic dojo fight with Morpheus, every punch and kick is real. No sped-up footage, no tricks. Just an actor who chose to do it all. 11. The Revenant. DiCaprio actually ate raw liver. Leonardo DiCaprio is known for going all in on his roles. And in The Revenant, he pushed the limits. In one of the film's rawest scenes, he's seen eating a chunk of bison liver. It wasn't a prop. It was real, raw liver. And DiCaprio bit into it on camera. He later said it was one of the most disgusting things he's ever done, but essential to show the pain of his character. 12th Star Wars. The Empire Strikes Back. No one knew Vader was the father. During the filming of the legendary scene where Darth Vader reveals his true identity to Luke, even the actor playing Vader didn't know the real line. The script said something completely different. Only George Lucas, the director, and Mark Hamill knew the truth. So, Luke's reaction? Totally authentic. The secret was kept until the film premiered. The cast found out along with the audience.
Luke, you can destroy the Emperor.
13. The Exorcist.
Must know my mother's maiden name.
The final scream was recorded in a real freezer
What is it?
to make the actor's breath visibly foggy in the coldest scenes. The director chose to film inside an industrial freezer.
What is it?
Temperatures were so low that camera crews had to rotate in and out constantly. Linda Blair filmed several scenes for hours in below-freezing conditions, wearing very little and screaming nonstop, all for that chilling realism that still terrifies generations today.
With the Father and the Holy Spirit.
Wait, have you subscribed yet? You're still on time to become part of the most curious community.
14. Toy Story. Woody was originally unbearable.
Pump the gas? Sure, I'll even let you drive.
In the first draft of Toy Story, Woody wasn't the kind and lovable cowboy we know.
Oh, great. How am I going to convince those guys?
He was mean, bossy, and arrogant.
This is great. Oh, I'm saved. I'm saved.
Disney executives thought it would be funny, but test audiences hated him. Pixar completely reworked the character and rewrote the story, saving the film in the process.
I just want you to...
If they hadn't changed him, Woody would have never become the childhood hero we all remember.
You want a piece of me?
15. Kill Bill. The blood was a secret recipe. Tarantino wanted the blood in Kill Bill to be over the top, but still believable. The team used a special mix of corn syrup, hot chocolate, and food coloring. The texture had to be thick, almost like red ink. The result? So effective that, despite the intense violence, the blood became almost artistic. That said, actors ended up sticky and soaked between takes. 16. Inception. The hallway actually rotated in the iconic hallway fight scene from Inception, where characters appear to float and flip along the walls. There was no green screen or digital effects. The hallway was built as a massive rotating capsule. The actors were strapped into harnesses, fighting in simulated gravity while everything around them spun. The effect feels so real because it was. 17. Forrest Gump. Tom Hanks ran across America. Those scenes of Forrest running across the country weren't CGI.
So I ran to the end of the road.
Tom Hanks and his brother,
I ran clear across
who served as a body double in long shots, ran through real locations across the U.S.
And when I
The
got
heat,
there, I figured since
the
I'd gone
wind, the
this
dust
far,
you see on screen,
my-
all real. Hanks ran for miles in a fake beard and uncomfortable clothes, and never missed a step.
Or for the environment. Or for animals.
They just couldn't believe it.
18. Fast and Furious. The cars were really destroyed. The Fast and Furious franchise is known for wild explosions and insane crashes. What most people don't know is that many of those cars were actually destroyed on set. In Fast and Furious 6 alone, over 250 vehicles were totaled. Some were real sports cars, others were replicas. But all were sacrificed to capture real, practical destruction, not just CGI. 19. Coraline. Each second of animation took 12 hours. Coraline was made using stop-motion animation with real puppets. Every tiny movement was adjusted by hand. To create just 1 second of footage, the team often spent over 12 hours. Some scenes took entire weeks to complete.
You make it look like me?
That's why every blink, every facial twitch, every movement feels so alive. Something digital animation can rarely match.
You're the jerkwad that
The Shining. The axe scene wasn't acting. When Jack Nicholson breaks through the bathroom door with an axe, he does it with such force that no special effects were needed. Interestingly, Nicholson had worked as a volunteer firefighter, so he knew exactly how to swing it. He broke the door much faster than expected. Shelley Duvall's terrified reaction was completely real. She was genuinely scared. Not just by the scene, but by the tense atmosphere on set. 21st. Mad Max, Fury Road. Almost no CGI was used. Even though the film looks digitally enhanced, over 80% of the effects in Mad Max, Fury Road were practical. That means real explosions, real stunts, and real high-speed chases in the desert. Even the cars were custom-built from scratch. The crew filmed for months in extreme heat. What you see on screen actually happened right in front of the camera. 22nd. Spider-Man, 2002. Tobey Maguire actually caught the tray. In the scene where Peter Parker catches a falling lunch tray with one hand, there were no digital effects. Tobey Maguire really did it, using a hidden adhesive in his palm. It took over 150 takes to get it right, but he pulled it off. That moment lasts just seconds on screen, but it took hours to perfect. The result was so natural the director kept it in. 23. The V-Vitch. Only natural light was used.
What went we out into this wilderness to find?
Director Robert Eggers was so obsessed with creating an authentic atmosphere that he refused to use artificial lighting. Every scene was filmed using sunlight, real torches, or candles. This forced the crew to work on a strict schedule, and actors endured real cold on set. The result? A haunting, eerie tone that makes the film feel more like a nightmare you live through than a story being told. 24. Ghostbusters, 1984. Bill Murray improvised almost everything. Bill Murray, famous for his laid-back style, didn't fully memorize the script.
Yes, it's true.
Instead, he improvised most of his lines. Some of the film's most iconic quotes came off the top of his head. His unpredictability even caught the other actors off guard, which gave scenes a raw, natural energy. That spontaneity was a huge part of the movie's comedic success. 25th, Terminator 2. The villain trained not to blink. Robert Patrick, who played the T-1000, wanted his character to feel truly inhuman. So he trained for weeks not to blink while firing a gun. He kept his face tight and emotionless. That decision made him genuinely terrifying. He didn't need makeup or extra effects. Just a fixed stare, a steady walk, and the discipline to move like a real machine.
Last one.
And that wraps up our list of 25 jaw-dropping movie facts. Did any of them surprise you? Let me know in the comments. If you had fun, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss more behind-the-scenes secrets from the world of cinema. See you in the next video, and long live the movies.